Alright. Don't get scared by the Twitch notification. Don't get scared by the Twitch notification. Alright. We're back for session 30.
Yep.
Wow, big 3-0.
Huge.
Big
Big
3-0.
one.
I forgot to update my YouTube and Twitch title. Shoot. Do that now. But yes. Last session was quite a blast. Quite a blast. I'm generous today, and I'm going to give you all 2 hero points, except for Krimbeck.
Yeah. Naturally.
Yes. Some of you came early, some of you came later. It's okay. I'm not naming any names. Took a screenshot on accident. Anyways.
Evidence.
Oh yeah, evidence. It just took a screenshot of all 3 of my monitors for no reason.
Nice.
Regardless, the show must go on, and I will do the recap for you. So please pay attention if you need to know some critical information from last session.
Roger that.
Right. Okay.
Recaps.
Yes. Session 29. I don't think I gave a title for this one, but or on the actual journal. But if I recall, I named this, as I go check right now, I named it Session 29, No Time for Rest. Literally.
Doesn't show the title.
Yeah, it's okay. I'll fix it. Right, never, actually. As I type it out. Okay, there you go. Alright, Session 29, No Time for Rest. Blue Day, IUVS 29-0CY at 8:41 p.m. As the party regrouped, they were immediately met with a problem. A patrol group was approaching, and they had no time to spare, as they saw it was the Marileth Lieutenant and its goons. With quick thinking, the party decided to identify the creatures before going to cover themselves and hide from sight. They were able to identify all the creatures, but they had a little bit of a problem. The flying creatures had something called life sense. With that in mind, they still attempted to hide. And unfortunately for one of the party members, Vesper stumbled for a quick moment and dropped something off of her person, which alerted not actually the flying sequendudars that I can never pronounce, but the Marilith itself, even though the Marilith was more than 100 feet away. And that initiated a combat as the Marilith decided to scream forward, announcing those were the people they were looking for. That being said, the battle was tough, and the Marilith proved to be very elusive for Ren and Vesper's magic. But at this point, something big happened, and a wall of blades divided the party, particularly Ren and Vesper, leaving Carl, G, Avidine to fend for themselves, and Krimvek in the back dealing some other goons with Thumper. That being said, with everyone's focus divided in this little fight, they knew they could not sustain a very long battle, as both G and Everdeen were getting absolutely destroyed. So
That wasn't how I remembered it.
sure. So Everdeen decided to take a gamble and throw a bomb's worth, well, more than just a bomb's worth, multiple bombs worth of holy water at the Marilith, to kind of pull its attention away, as it looked like it was going to deal with the divided spellcasters. And it was successful. It dealt critical damage to the Marilith and definitely had its attention turned to Everdeen. And she was met with a fury of attacks, knocking her unconscious, and G alongside it. That being said, just a few seconds prior, ran with quick thinking, positioned himself effectively, and was there to give a second wind and prevent Evadine from dying, so to speak. And from there, the party was able to rally and defeat the Marilith, and then ultimately the minions after. But after that despite what seemed to be hours-long battle, it was only just maybe 30 seconds at most, the party, who just defeated the Marilith right next to the ley line and to the place where the thing was slumbering, was met with a very bad sight of rocks falling, rumbling, and just unstableness all around. The party knew, that this place was dangerous to stay in, but they only had two options: to go back to the Spiral Font, or proceed to the palace, or at least the underground part of the palace. And with some quick thinking that Isalion is probably there and so is Reynold, decided to go to the palace. And you guys made it there, at least to the underground part of it. And that's where we left it off. So, as we return back to real time, in-game time, of course, you all find yourselves in the basement of what connected the Slumbering Vault to the basement of the palace. What you can see in front of you is arguably just a spiral staircase, once again, that proceeds to go up. But aside from that, the only thing that really lingers here, aside from dust, maybe the smell of dried blood, is a lot of scripts on the wall. They all seem to be written in, I believe it is Minotaur. I can't remember what Minotaurs speak in Pathfinder, but it's either Giant or Minotaur.
Jotun.
Yeah, it's Jotun. Jotun or Minotaur. If anyone can understand it, or have the means to understand it,
Yep.
we'll display.
Carl should.
Does Carl actually know?
Yeah, he is.
Oh, wow. Grimbeck and Carl do
You have to
know
order
Jotun.
around his giant,
Ogres.
workers.
Yeah.
Orderlies.
Yeah. Okay. Well, you can read the script, and for the most part, you will understand it. At least the meaning of it is actually magical in nature. You would not think it would be magical in nature, but it basically just says to you that not all can be seen, but one must know. And you can roll me an occultism check with a +4, since you can read the script.
Wow. It's quite the circumstance bonus. Sure needed it.
Yeah. Okay, sure.
Seems like a good time. Be important.
Yeah, that's pretty good. 37. As you come to this realization, you know that there is clearly a hidden path here. And whilst you were with the party at the Forgotten Reliquary with everyone, Pales did say that the scriptorium exists, but he's never been there. And you kind of figure that this is the scriptorium, or this leads to the scriptorium from this basement entrance here. And knowing, as you all look around this area, it's clear that the specific part, the wall that you've been to, has been untouched. And no one, at least from the looks of it, G could tell that no one has really dared to approach or even entered the scriptorium in arguably maybe close to 1,000 years at this point.
Well, Carl will relay the what was written upon and his insights from the Forgotten Reliquary to the rest of the party.
Okay.
So it was one. Was it you may not see one, but all will know?
Sorry, I blanked out.
Me too.
Was it
What was your question again? Sorry, I was not paying attention. I was
it's
distracted.
was the script that was written? Was it one you may not see one, but all will know, or something?
Yeah, it's basically along
close.
those lines. Yeah.
Okay.
It's right where we are, right?
Yes, right where you are in this basement of the chamber of the palace itself.
May not
Okay.
see one, but all will know. This looks. Can Carl sort of feel along the wall?
Sure.
That
He's feeling for.
looks, loose stones or anything.
You can feel as you feel around the stone. You know stone. You know the best. You know the worst stone. This is a pretty good stone.
It's
But-
all masonry. Okay.
Yeah. But where the runes are etched into the stone, this part is not flush, but like you cannot feel any indents or any rough edges or bumps in the stone where the runes are etched. It's like as if it was just part of the stone. It's not burnt either or like kind of inscribed.
Yeah.
So we're trying to open it by solving the riddle. Is that
Something like that.
Yeah.
don't know how to get
it should
in.
lead. Yeah. It should lead to the scriptorium if we can find a way. Is what
okay.
we understand.
Can you post the riddle again?
It's one may not see, but all. Oh no, sorry, caps lock.
One may not see, but all will know. Oh,
I'm glad we got the riddle guy here.
Krimvek, go fart.
Go fart.
Yeah, may not see, but all will know.
Oh, it's a sound. Yeah, we need to make a sound.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna act out as Krimbeck. I'll let Ethan do it.
You gonna do it?
Yeah,
You
you
gonna
can
do it?
try. You can try.
Okay, ready? Ready? Crumbback's gonna, upon being asked, rip a. I don't
A
know if you guys
solid
heard that
one.
through the mic, but yeah, he lets one rip, lets it fly.
Nothing
Did that
happens.
do anything?
Nothing happens.
What? Okay, I got it wrong then. One may not see, but all will know.
All right. If you're trained in Arcana, Occultism, or Society, you can roll me a check and see if you can kind of get a hint here.
I was gonna say it could also be smell. Could be like an
Right.
incense or something.
Well, we
Right.
doubled. We covered both their bases there.
Yeah, but maybe a fart isn't exactly what he was looking for.
Where is it? Proficiencies. You said occultism. What were the rest? Society.
Occultism, Society, or Arcana.
Okay, I go society. Haven't done that in a while. Ha! 28.
Okay. Vesper and Carl, since you rolled the same, you're going to get this response based off of your occultism check. You're going to hear a Minotaurian voice whisper in your ear. And this is what I'll say. Truth hoarded becomes a blade. And then Ren, with yours.
Truth rewarded. Oh,
Truth
same
hoarded.
typing.
Truth hoarded becomes a blade. All right. And then the Ren is
Okay.
going to hear truth shared becomes a key.
Truth shared becomes a key. So we want to make the key, right?
Yeah.
To get through that, yeah.
Maybe we need to tell each other our deepest, darkest secrets, guys.
You're so right.
So I'm typing the last one. Truth may not what?
Truth shared becomes a key.
Truth shared. Oh, it's a key. Okay. Okay, who's gonna start?
Truth shared becomes a key.
And if you hoard it, it becomes a blade instead.
Okay, I guess. Wow, I hate to say this, but I think it's time that I reveal that I'm actually half drow.
Shocker. The biggest reveal of the 30 sessions.
I think at this point, I don't think he will look at me differently for it.
Carl spits on the ground in front of Ren.
Okay, maybe I was wrong then.
Classic drow moment.
I could already tell.
Well, yeah, that's not surprising either. I don't have any other hidden truths to reveal. I think you guys all kind of see what I'm up to.
Does anything happen when he revealed that?
No, nothing happens.
Nothing.
I'm gonna start like looking around after I say that. Like this didn't get us anywhere.
I can't even remember what my deepest, darkest secret was. Biography.
Must not be that deep, dark, or secretive.
I like eating anything with pasta.
Wow. That's a like.
That's so deep and dark.
It's on my biography, so. Okay.
And awkward. I don't really know what I can even say.
I mean, just go for it. I mean,
I feel
Ren.
like everybody knows just about much about him.
Oh,
Well, he's kind of just a guy.
I
I'll
revealed my
s-
secret.
Ren, I'll say make a perception check as you kind of look around.
Okay. I can assure you, I did not get there.
It's okay as long as you
But
roll
I'll-
above a 10, you're good.
I don't think I did. Well, I guess my base perception.
Yeah, as long as you basically never got a natural one, you're good. But I like rolling
Okay.
dice, so I'll let you roll dice.
Okay.
Let me hold on. I just need to make sure I'm starting my rolls tracker here real quick so I can check. I'm a little
You can
late.
see I'm cheating with my 4 and then 5.
Yeah. All right.
Nada.
You're going to see land across the walls on the adjacent wall. Or sorry, opposite wall. There's a little mural here, Ren.
Okay.
And you're going to see a group of minotaurs surrounding each other, basically. So they get a little circle.
Okay.
And depicted on this mural, you're going to see at least one of these minotaurs, probably in the middle, with their head kind of like as if it was blowing up, but there's an eye like coming out of it. And all the minotaurs are watching. But it's not out of horror. They don't have any horror like faces, but it's almost as if they were ecstatic in expression.
But it looks. Does it look like demonic, or does it
No.
look?
It does not look demonic.
So a minotaur in the circle in the center is like turning into an eyeball.
His head is basically exploding, but there's an eyeball coming out of it. That's all. And they're all looking ecstatically.
Okay. Does that mural look like it's depicting the room that we're in?
No.
No. Okay. I will point to the mural, but I don't know what to make of it. Yeah, you guys will heard the explanation, so I'll just repeat it in character. And then
How about my
Exploding.
my pasta secret? Do I get to roll?
No.
No.
do we? I think we might need to make some kind of sacrifice. Is there like any furniture in the room? Is there like an altar? Or is there like I don't know anything like
No,
that? at all?
nothing from here. It's basically just like the staircase that ascends up, and then the doorway that leads out that you basically closed as you enter this
Okay.
room.
And the door is locked, right?
Yes, the door is locked when you guys entered in.
Okay.
Or sorry, you closed it when you entered in.
Wait, I'm confused. So what are we doing in this room?
There's only a staircase up, a doorway that leads out to where you came from,
Okay.
and basically a room that you're in, a four-sided room had like a box, a cube, and one of these walls,
Yep.
the right side walls, is the script with the going to the
Oh
scriptorium.
shit! I have an idea, but 1 second. I think
Okay.
I needed it for something.
Oh, your big thinker's gone. What are you all gonna do? Next big thinker, Vesper. Then Carl, I think.
Big thinking, huh?
Yeah.
They're all happy that his head's exploding. An eyeball coming out. Really have any spells that can do that?
Any spells that blows people's heads off? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah. Maybe.
I mean, yes. If you would like to try, we could give that an attempt.
I point at the rat.
That's crazy.
Can I like perception check the room? Is there anything else in the room? I didn't pay attention to.
Sure. Yeah.
So
You can,
mine's perception check.
you can make a perception check. Yeah.
Oh, apparently didn't matter shit. Oh, it was better.
Well, yeah, you rolled better than him, so that's enough. You're gonna see a tattered scroll in the corner of the room, like covered by some rubble, maybe. And it's clear to you it's a spell scroll. The spell scroll, though, is of the message spell, like a cantrip.
Message.
Yes, the spell message. Put it in the chat.
Classic.
This is what it does.
I'll hold it up to the mage.
Okay.
Not say anything about it, just hold it up and point.
Yeah. Which mage, though? That's the real question.
Vesper.
Alright, there you go.
The one that remembered the password.
Of course. The most reliable one in your eyes, it seems.
Okay, I'm back.
Okay.
Did we get anywhere?
If G found a spell scroll of message in the corner of the room covered by some rubble. A very tattered one.
Oh, that seems. I could just cast a message. I'll say that. I have that spell.
Use it. See what happens.
Use it. Okay. I'll use it as a cantrip. I'm just gonna cast message to G and say, "Hello."
I will say the rune on the wall lights up for a moment, then dissipates. And then nothing else happens from there.
Yeah, Carl,
Maybe
can you say the words in the... Do you know message? Can you say the words?
Yep. I'll
And
cast it
message.
again, and I'll say the words. in directly into G's brain.
But like, isn't it in Jotun or whatever? So can you even speak it?
Oh. I'll just say
Why?
it translated. We'll see what happens.
It lights up, but it does the same thing, dissipates.
Hmm.
Allow me to attempt.
Please.
Carl does it in perfect Jotun to
Okay.
to G.
All right. As you do that, you say the words in Jotun, the runes from right to left begin to dissolve, and the doorway opens.
Oh. That was
Oh.
easy.
I don't think there's any use for this anymore. It was destroyed, right?
It's tattered, so it technically is used, but you could say you used it if you want.
Is the
Oh,
door
I'm
open
just
up
leaving it then.
in like the middle of the floor or something?
No, it just goes into the wall.
Oh.
All right.
Oh,
As
I guess I'll
you
enter.
enter in this little hallway into the scriptorium, you are going to see text, runes, flying around you, moving in ways like the wind. It moves like the wind in erratic ways with a path per se, but you don't see the end. And in this room, you're going to see probably what seems to be a library of sorts. This hall, it's about 60 feet wide, 30 feet long, about 12 feet in height. And you can see tall bookcases, wall-mounted scroll racks. And in between there, you can see floating text, like moving like the wind. Runic text. But one thing is clear to you as you step in more and more into this place. Is the runes, as you go deeper, begin to almost bleed to a degree.
Bleed.
Yes, bleed.
Bleed blood.
Not blood, but you can see magic kind of flowing out of it.
It looks like ink bleeding off a
Yes.
page, maybe? Okay.
Yes, that is the idea. Ink bleeding off the page.
Ah.
And you can see and hear books flipping frantically, searching for something as if... But as you look around towards the center of the room, you can see this lectern glow with a large rune inscribed on it. And it is almost crackling with electricity. You can see faint amount of magic crackle from it.
Do you okay. I suppose I'll go to one of the bookshelves that's closer to the entrance of the room. And do I notice anything about the books? I'm just gonna kind of peer through like the covers. I'm not gonna touch them yet. Do the covers have like titles or anything like that?
They're clearly
Or are
marked,
they
but
blank?
it's all in Jotun. Nothing that you can
Okay.
really decipher. Like, I'll say the
I'm just gonna-
titles and the covers of it, like, they're written in Jotun. The rest are in a script, a runic script. They're not the magic you understand,
Mhm.
but you know it is along the lines of magic. Yeah.
I'm just gonna grab one off a shelf then. Maybe if one like looks slightly cleaner or anything like that, or stands out in any way.
Okay. You make a reflex save for me.
Oh god.
What? It's a mimic. I don't have a
Okay.
shield.
As you go to grab one, magic crackles and it kind of moves like bolts of lightning towards you, and it kind of shocks you for a moment. You take some damage, And you feel part of your magic feel a little disrupted, your source of magic, but it doesn't seem to do anything else than that.
Okay. Don't touch the books on the shelves, guys.
Carl will, upon seeing that, summon a telekinetic hand.
Okay.
Direct it towards the larger rune on
Okay.
the altar.
What do you do?
Is it just like sitting there free, like loose? Essentially.
Yes, but it is cracky, like, that little cracks of
yes, it's
electricity.
crackling. Yeah, he'll try to grasp it with the hand. Damn, I can carry 2 bulk with this.
Dude, you're ballsy with the mage hand thing. You should have tested that on one of the books
That's okay.
first.
Just
I'm literally choking on water, by the way.
I feel that. I'll drink some water to drink to that. Okay, you pick it up. Electricity crackles, and it tries to kind of extend itself, going through your mage hand basically, and trying to reach you. But I'll say you can roll me an occultism check to see if you kind of like stop it before it tries to reach you.
cool.
Okay. You are able to just barely stop it. It like reaches out to you and extends. Just as it's about to touch your actual hand, you're able to just barely manage to stop it.
Neat.
What do you do with the book?
Can I suspend it in the air and like not super close to me, but within like, I think I have an eye scar or whatever, but
Yes, you can.
within a range where I can read it with, but like as far away as possible, while still being able to read it.
Okay. Sure. You can roll me an occultism check then. I'll say this main book is legible to all of you. So those that are trained in occultism or arcana can roll to try to read it.
Arcana.
Occultism or arcana. Nope,
yes.
not happening.
The rest of you can make a perception check for me.
That I can do.
Make it secret if you can.
Oh, too late.
Well, not the ones that are rolling to read the book. It's fine. All right. Well, yeah. There you go, G. You can re-roll it. Secret, quote unquote.
Anyways, 1 second. I'm gonna pee.
Interesting. Okay. Something. Carl, can you roll me a d12 for me, please?
Of course. So let's roll d12.
Alright, did we win?
We're about to find out. Let me check something. Right. As you persist to use your mage hand, Carl,
Mhm.
you're going to see the book begin to pulse, and the library around you reacts as if it was a heartbeat. It's gonna pulse, and you can see electricity around you begin to jump to each book and each shelf here, as if it's growing in power. But from there, the rest of you, you are going to read. Well, the rest of you, I mean, Carl and Vesper. You're going to read the rune, and it is going to change its shape to words as if it was alive. You can understand. The words will say, "The vault rejects its host." And from there, I want you all to make a reflex saving throw for me after you read that line of text.
Is this library racist? Because we're not Minotaurs. Crazy. Reflex. Brutal. The
Called by
minions
word.
could not handle it. They did not have it under control. Damn shame. Do I have any of those crit succeeding abilities or what?
Oh,
Doesn't look like.
looks like Dad got called into work for a moment. I'll roll for him. Let's see. Oh, that was Bulwark. I forgot. So that's 24. Come back, and Ren needs to roll me a reflex saving throw.
Oh, you fucking griefed
Not
us all.
bad.
Have mercy on me, DM.
Not bad either.
Okay. I will also
Holy, another 20? Let's go.
have you all roll for initiative.
Oh,
So this is going to be a hazard. So, or like a trap kind of type beat. So, wish for you.
same number.
You can roll for, if you use occultism or perception or arcana, you can roll. I will also allow acrobatics for your roll if you want.
Oh shit. It's okay, I've already rolled.
If you want to re-roll, I don't mind.
Mine's pretty solid.
Okay.
I can't complain about a 31.
What about you, G? Do you want to use your acrobatics?
It's just a +1. It's not really different.
Okay. Okay. As the electricity... Let me actually get this thing real quick. I just realized I need to put it... I'm gonna put this thing right here. This roll. Oh, that's a shame. Real shame. Alright, you are all gonna get zapped with electricity. Those that rolled pretty badly on their reflex save. That is going to be Ren, Evadine. And yeah, that's it. Ren and Evadine fail. So you are going to take some electricity damage real quick. That will be a fair amount of damage. I can't remember if this will allow me to do it properly. Did that roll properly? Okay. Well, you're going to take 28 lightning damage for those that failed. So, Ren and Evadine.
Ow.
Use that. All right. The rest of you will take half of that. So you can click the little button
Even
to
on my
take half.
nat 20?
Oh, and not you. You critically succeed. You're good. Vesper also critically succeeds. So there's that. So it's just basically Carl and Krimbeck that take half. I'll let you all do that.
Cool.
Ow.
And from there, life is going to move on as the living rune begins its turn to do its trap stuff. So it's going to hurt. This one's going to hurt a lot more. That's what I'll say. I would hope so, at least. It is going to basically do a chain lightning effect on all of you. So you are going to
God damn.
have to make a reflex saving throw for me. You can just click the reflex button there. Oh, lucky you.
Carl has his hand on the pulse.
Yeah. Roll for Evdeen. Damn, this is a shame. I did not
What the-
Yep.
That failed? Oh my god.
Yeah.
I think I'm just cooked with reflex saves.
I think Fortitude is your worst one.
No, it's reflex.
Oh, just by one. That's tough.
Yeah.
Okay.
You can do will saves.
Well, I mean, you're the best at will saves, I think, so
Yeah.
might be onto something. Alright. So this little zap of lightning is gonna
this.
go at you. It's going to hurt. Praying for you all. That's a lot of high numbers.
Holy shit, dog!
Aw.
Alright.
God
I don't
damn.
have like any spell slots left. We didn't rest.
Yeah, we're
Everdeen
fucked.
and Ren and Krimvek will take the full amount of damage. Vesper will take half, and the other two take no damage. They're able to dodge the lightning.
Almost could have killed Carl, but it.
Yeah, I bet. And from there, the rune is going to literally say another line for its last action. And it's going to say... Well, it's not going to say. It's going to write out the script in front of you as you're still holding it up. He is not binding the soul, he's splicing it. And from there, we will begin with Vesper's turn for this little hazard encounter. What do you want to do?
Well, can we recall knowledge too?
Yes, you can. You can use Arcana, Crafting, or Occultism. Okay.
Oh, so you like totally looked at my proficiencies before this, huh?
What do you mean?
You picked the 3 things I'm not trained in.
I didn't. Okay. With yours, you are going to know, Vesper. Actually, you can ask me 2 questions. Go ahead. You want to know?
Do I recognize this kind of trap? Well, do I understand how this kind of trap would work, magically speaking?
Okay, and what's your other question? Or do you want to wait until you ask the first one? I answered the first one.
Well, if you're going to give me the option, I'll wait.
Well, in that case, that's your other question.
Wow. I suppose, would I know a way to communicate with it?
Okay, so you would know this to be a living rune. But you would know... this is still part of your first question. This is not a true living room. It seems to be as you took notice of its runes around it bleeding, you can figure out this living rune does not intend to. It probably wasn't hostile initially. Something's definitely screwing with it. That being said, living runes can be disabled using the dispel magic, or if you can manually get close to it and attempt. You have to be within 15 feet of it, basically, to attempt to disable it, using Arcana or Occultism. And then your second question, what was it again? It wasn't... Remind me.
Would I know a way to communicate with it, I guess?
Gotcha. They cannot speak, but it seems like you've been communicating with it already. So it definitely can understand. But you would know that living runes know the language called True Script. So they write runes or draw drawings, so to speak, in front of you. But that is all. Alright, so you got 2 actions left. What do you want to do?
I'm not within 15 feet, am I?
I would say Carl... I would say yes, you are. You and Carl are basically at the front, is my idea, if you're looking at it.
Alright.
So you can try. I will tell you, you need to succeed... Normally, to succeed against these things, it's a minimum of 2 times. You need to succeed on this check twice, or all of you need to communicate. Okay, well, that works too.
We both, we need to.
Yeah, you need to at least, as a group, succeed twice. So yeah, that is going to count as towards 1 success. Wait, hold on. Yes, just 1. 1 success. And you can kind of see it as you use your magic to kind of influence it and see if you can get it to stop. It does react differently. I'll say the runes around you right now are kind of bleeding with ink. Like literally dropping onto the ground. And then when you do try to stop it, that bleeding stops. But just for a moment. Or it lessens. But yes, that is your turn. Carl, what do you want to do?
Did Vesper relay this?
Talking is a free action, so yes, I assume.
Okay.
Hopefully, if she's not a selfish one. Keep all the knowledge to herself.
No, she will gladly explain this all.
Excellent. If she didn't, Carl may have just teleported out of the room.
Okay.
But this is solvable, so.
Okay.
He's gonna make an attempt to stem the bleeding.
Okay.
So that's occultism.
Yep, occultism, arcana. Alright, that is
16.
That should have been. Right. Well, in that case, that is a failure. You fail to disable it using occultism, so that's 2 actions gone. As you do that, the bleeding goes back to kind of a normal rate. The ink falling onto the ground.
Okay.
Yep, 1 more action left.
Is there anything to take cover behind?
Yeah, there are bookshelves around you, technically.
Anything I could do with 1 action?
You can always aid someone.
Oh, I'm more meant, can I take cover with the 1 action
Yeah, you
behind
can.
anything or no?
Yeah, you can.
Okay, yeah, he's doing that then.
Okay. Sure. Cool. Welcome back, Dad. And Ren,
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
your
back,
turn.
yeah.
What will Ren do to aid his friends?
So this is technically combat. Can I battle medicine?
Yeah, you can battle medicine.
Okay. Does that use 1 action?
Yep, you just have to be within
Okay.
touch range, basically.
Okay. I don't know who am I next to.
I
Is
would
this
assume you're
accurate?
basically all next to everyone, so to speak.
Can I touch like 2 people at a time? Can I like spread my
Ye-
fingers out and like what's the
ye-
deal here?
Spread 'em.
Where do I pick yourself? I would say you are within reach of Evadian and Krimbeck probably right now.
Okay. Well, Krimbeck is kind of fucked, and Evanine's fine.
Okay.
Wait, how am I at 97? I thought I got hit by the 71 damage.
I don't think you ever did the damage. That's why I would do that, or you never subtracted it from yourself. That's why.
Oh, okay.
So you can minus 71
There you go.
yourself. There you go.
Yeah. Okay. I did that in my head. I think that was right. Okay, battle medicine. I'll
Sure.
do DC 20.
Sure.
Medicine check. DC 20. Good God, please. Oh wait, no, I make 20 by default. Doesn't matter. Oh,
I make 20 by
I made
default,
it
he says.
DC 40.
Alright, so that's crit success. You can roll 4d10 plus, I believe, 35.
Okay, I'm not gonna sit here and we'll take that. Let's just do this. Oh, okay.
And this was on
All right.
Krimbeck or you?
This is me and Krimvek, right?
Okay. I mean, yeah, I'll just say you can use the same roll. I don't really care. So yeah, you can.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah. Alright, Krimbeck and you. So that will be
So
two
that's
actions.
two of
for
my
you.
actions.
Yep, two
Okay.
actions.
I'm gonna take cover with my last action if I can do that.
Sure, yeah.
Okay.
Okay. G, what do you want to do to help your team in this scenario? I will note you can use thievery as well if you want to try to disable it, but you have to get close to it.
Oh, that would be creative.
I mean, shit. I always preach about not being a thief, but here we go, I guess. I guess I'll try. I
Sure.
don't know.
Yeah, go for it.
I was, I was
Yes,
kind of
you-
on the same wavelength as Carl there. I was not gonna just TP out of the fucking room, but I guess I can move up to it.
Stride and disable. Go ahead.
Oh god. Disable, is that like an action macro?
Yes, disable a trap. So you can just roll thievery. It really doesn't matter.
Sounds cooler.
I think it's disable a device. There you go. That's the action macro.
Okay, I'm rerolling that shit. What the hell?
Okay.
Where'd the dice go?
That is a
Okay, let's go.
success. You do once again. How do you try to disable this using your martial prowess as a thief?
Dude, what? I'm not a thief.
What do you mean? Aren't you the? Never mind. As a rogue, my bad. Sorry. No, just you're not a thief.
Wait, are we like, we're just trying to disable this thing, right? I don't know.
Yep.
I'll just like run up and freaking
And
jam my dagger in it, I guess.
Sure. Sure. Okay. You do that, and you do succeed. And the bleeding of the ink does slow down a significant amount as you reach 2 successes out of probably, I'll just say you're maybe halfway there, or you're above it. Who knows? All right. But from there, that'll be your turn. Krimbeck's turn. Ethan, how do you want to pilot Krimbeck in this scenario?
This seems pretty much up his alley, I'm not gonna lie. This is like some sort of electrical rune. How close is he to it?
I would say he's probably within a stride's distance away.
Is it obvious that the whatchamacallit rune is like the power source, the main rune?
Likely, yes.
Is that kind of the vibe? Okay.
Mhm.
Yeah, I think he'll stride up and do what G did.
Just dogpiling on this thing.
Yeah, he's gonna like emphatically approach it, like on all fours, running over, and he's gonna leap and just like go for the thing.
Sure.
With his wrench out.
Okay.
So that's a macro. Hold on. Disable device. Disable A, B, C, D. Go. Oh my god, he's the best.
Is he actually the best at disable a device?
He's the best.
Oh, it's a shame though. That is
It is thievery, kind of on it.
that is going to be a failure as you approach 2 successes, 2 failures. Okay, and that'll be your turn,
I'm
Aberdeen.
just not helping.
How do you want to help disable this ruined living trap of electricity?
So is it mechanical? Like, can I
No.
craft it?
But it's
off?
not it's not mechanical, but you can use crafting to try to disable it.
Oh, I'm more subtle than jamming a knife into it. I'll do that.
Sure. All right. Use all 3 your actions to get up to it and try to disable it. Okay.
Yeah.
32 is a success. As you reach the 3rd success point, how do you try to disable it?
I look at them, the gentleman, and say, "Oh, I'm running out of English. Like some things can't be fixed by a hammer. You need a fine-tooth screwdriver."
Oh, that's a good idea. Yeah, wow, what a great wise idiom. The fish rises from the pond.
Yeah. All right. I think that's good. That's good. All right. You
Yeah.
do approach 3 successes, but that is not enough just yet.
What?
I'll tell you, you need 1 more success. As we approach the living rune's turn, it is going to pulse 1 more time. And it is going to do this. It's going to cast a spell on you all, basically. As you see a spray of rainbow cascade from all around you. So I'm going to roll a dice here. And depending on what I get, this is going to be the effect. All right, and you're going to see this fire basically emanate from this rainbow. It doesn't seem to actually burn anything, but its heat is intense. So I need you all to make that reflex saving throw for me.
Can I glimpse it?
You can. And then,
Okay.
yes, Vesper?
So we all have to make this?
Can I shadow siphon this?
You want to shadow siphon it? You can. Okay.
When you put it like that, I don't know.
I don't think
It's up to you. You can.
Yeah, we will.
Okay. You will shadow siphon. So make just roll a spell check for me. Or not a spell check, attack roll. There you go. And go crazy. If you don't know what that is, it's just roll a d20 plus 19. But also roll a d20 plus 17 for your spell check, your actual spell check. Okay. And roll your 17 to see if you can keep your spell slot or not. All right. You will lose your Shadow Siphon as you expend it. It is enough, though, to be a successful thing against it.
Nice.
And you are going to basically reduce its damage by a lot. So all of you can roll your reflex saving throw. Ren rolled already.
Oh. Wow. Oh, nice.
Okay.
I'll apply the glimpse on the one who's most damaged, I guess.
Within your range, it would be the only people that you can hit. Basically, no, you can hit everyone. Basically, maybe except for Ren. The only person you just can't glimpse is Ren. So
Really?
Yeah, everyone went up and you
You're
stayed behind.
irredeemable.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought it was because he was drow.
Yeah. This shit is racist.
All right. Everything's gonna critically fail. GE is going to fail. Vesper is going to fail. Vex is going to succeed. Carl is going to fail. With the Shadow Siphon, those that fail will only take 25 points of damage. If you succeed, you take 12 damage.
Okay.
Uh,
Who's the most damaged so far?
it will probably, just
Grimback?
roll. Okay, here. All right. So Ren, when you failed,
There. Oh, Vesper is.
We're at 65.
yep.
Vesper is not feeling good, so I'll put the glimpse on her.
That would make sense.
Yeah.
So you would reduce the glimpse by 2 plus your level, and minus an additional 12 points damage. You get 12 points back, Vesper. Wow.
Yeah.
And
So I got minus 25, right?
yes.
Uh,
Oh no, minus 25. Because when you critically fail, it's double the damage.
Yeah.
And then Shadow
subtracted.
Siphons halves that basically.
Okay. Yeah, I deducted it.
Okay, whatever. It doesn't really matter. It's not gonna kill you. Okay, Grimbeck.
How much?
Grimbeck takes 12
Carl
and
takes
25. Yep.
5.
Unless you have any fire resistance.
No.
Okay. And from there,
Grimback takes 12.
hold on.
83.
Okay. And from there, it's going to pulse out one more time as ink is gushing out around you. And you are going to hear not here, but you're going to see another line of text. And it's going to say, as it pictures it out for you all, that you can all read, that a blade is not a heart, but it can carry one. And from there, I'll ask you all to make a will saving throw. The DC is 27. You need to beat 27 with this will DC.
And Grimback's taking
Oh, wait,
a
all
good
of us
roll.
again?
Yes, all of you, yes.
I'm so zoned out right now. Will save.
Roll.
Okay, surely I won't roll a 3.
Dude, this is a joke. I don't even keep that, right? Let's try
You don't keep that, no.
If that doesn't succeed, I'm personally killing you in real life.
You critically succeed, you're good.
Okay, bet. Does that mean I can heal back to full HP?
No, you just are immune to any of these effects that I'm about to impose, and it's gonna be a really feels bad moment. Okay. G succeeds, Ren critically succeeds, Evadine succeeds, Grimbeck succeeds, Carl and Vesper. Vesper critically fails, unfortunately. Hold on, I just realized. Why doesn't Carl have the Blessing of the Ancestors effect on him?
You can get blessed, probably.
He was there. He would...
He
But
was
he's...
deemed unworthy.
No, you should have had it. You should have had it. Everyone has it. Alright, alright, Vesper. I'm sorry to impose this on you, but because you critically failed, this is the life. As lore... Your mind is attacked as lore is filled into your head, and it's too much for you to handle. And you are going to be stupefied. 1, 2, 3 for critically failing.
So fortune's going.
Right, there you go. You have that. You could use that. I'll allow it.
I will use that.
I'll allow it.
Sounds
Alright.
like a wizard fantasy. Is there really ever too much lore for a wizard?
I don't know. Maybe there's. All right, you can flip a coin, heads or tails, or I guess odds and evens is what you do. So you do a D2 on here, but call which one you want.
Even.
Okay, it's evens. You get a 12 instead. So you get a 12 plus 21, 33, or sorry, yeah, 33, and that will turn you to a success. And yeah, there you go. No stupefied 3 for you. That would be very bad, you could say. All right, and from there, Vesper, it's your turn.
Making another check to disable.
Sure.
Nice.
Okay, you disable the trap from there.
Nice.
And I will say that encounter ends. As the rune goes
Oh.
dormant, it seems. But you are going to receive 50 XP for that, all of you.
Oh yeah.
The rune no longer pulses, and the electricity around you kind of dampens itself. But the only thing left is the amount of ink on the floor, and there's a lot. And then I'll say the book kind of falls limp while you hold it up. Carl. Oops.
Carl will bring the book towards him, sort of flip through it to see if there's anything else inside of note.
I will say you're going to find in it something of note. Particularly, you probably never read anything like this, but inside this book you will find how to access the ley line or tap into it. You've kind of played around with it, but it will tell you, it will give you a detailed description of what you can expect if you tap into the ley line. So I will put that in the chat for you. All right. I'm not gonna write down what I'm gonna say, but I'm gonna write down what you can expect out of the rolls. But to activate the ley line, if you're within the ley line or like within distance of it, like the raw ley line, it's something called a font surge, and it can be activated by casting a spell near it, interacting with it, or if the stability of this place is too low, it automatically activates itself. And so far, you know the stability is pretty low.
Yeah.
The actual... I can't really transfer this roll table onto here, so I'll just type it out as I write it, or I say it. But the spiral font surge itself, it's a D12, so anytime you've been rolling a D12, that's what I've been asking you. And depending on what you roll, you can get some good things and bad things. So the first thing is, if you roll a 1 on a d12, all casters with it nearby the ley line will make a will save or become stupefied for an hour. The second thing is you can take back an action that you did on your turn. You can change one action they took on a 2.
Okay.
Number 3, you can randomly cast a spell, but your spell slot is not expended. Number 4, you can get a heightened emotion, and you have to roll a will save. If you succeed, you could get things like fear, calm, or heroism on you. Number 5 is you get a shadow version of you, and you need to fight it, or it will kind of absorb you. And
Jeez.
number 6, you get a friendly Minotaur Ghost that will help you.
Ooh.
Number 7, you can reduce the casting of any ritual in the next 24 hours by half. Casting time.
Okay.
Number 8, time will be skipped. I'm not going to elaborate on that.
What is
Uh,
happening? There's so many of these.
Yes, number 9, glyphs will randomly appear upon you as glyphs of warding, and you'll get random spells. You've experienced that already. Number 10, for the next 3 rounds, you get a plus. All your spells are as if they were hidden +1, but you have to roll a will save or get fatigue. Number 11, any magical healing could inflict damage on you instead. And number 12, you tear the fabric of reality and a portal opens in front of you, and a demon or something will emerge. And that's it.
Oh. Try not to roll 12, guys.
We'll be fine.
Carl will say, we'll look over to Ren and Vesper bark, Iblith, come look at this. And he'll basically send the book over with the telekinetic hand towards them.
Okay.
We're not in turn base anymore, right?
No, you're not. You're out of combat.
All right, before we mess with this, can I take a second to heal everybody up?
Yeah.
Okay,
You can just
cool.
roll 1 medicine check for me, and then whatever
Okay.
DC. If they're not full,
I'll
then just
do-
roll it again. It'll just take another 10 minutes.
DC 30.
Sure.
I got the same thing.
Nice. All right, then you can roll 5d10 plus 50.
Jesus Christ, 5d10 plus
That is a
3
lot of
tens?
zeros.
Wow. Okay, basically
Oh,
everyone's full
bad.
HP.
Let's
Bet.
go.
Okay. All right, now we can mess with that horrid thing.
All right. I'll say, as you spent the time to heal in 10 minutes, Carl and Vesper, you will find amongst the scrolls in this place, you will find a various amount of loot, which I will put here for you all to look.
Loot.
Yes. So I will say all of these spells are either occult or divine. Obviously, there are things like Dispel Magic, which are on all of them. But I will say the intended spells for who, Vital Beacon and Moonlight Ray are for Ren.
Mhm.
And then Synthesizia, Dispel Magic, Sudden Bolt, and basically a Needle Dart's cantrip, or you can decide who goes to who for Vesper and Carl. Those are all basically
Synthesizia and Moonlight Ray were mine.
Moonlight Ray and Vital Beacon were yours.
Oh, Vital Beacon.
Well, you could take the scrolls, Vesper, if you want, because I know that those hold value. you as a
I-
wizard.
I will say the only ones of value for that she can learn are technically Sudden Bolt and Dispel Magic, so it's up to you basically.
Okay, I'll take synesthesia then. Call it even.
Go for it.
Can I repair my shield during the 10
Yep.
minutes?
Yep, you can.
Okay. Black Dragonhide shield. So I just roll, right?
Yep, roll your crafting check. Or there's a crafting macro, I guess technically, but
And
yeah, you're
should
good.
take the lucky rabbit's foot.
Should I?
It might help one of your issues.
Okay. Gotta read this thing.
I've got cold iron, so I'll take the needle darts if you don't mind.
Yeah, good shit.
Okay, I will. Hold on.
I
I
can
have that
update
potion.
my shield HP.
You need to equip it. Then
Ah,
you can
equip
change it.
first.
Yeah, you can change the HP.
Change carry.
Wow,
type.
that does seem nice.
Krimvek will want the bottle lightning.
I want the potion of quickness.
I bet you do.
Sure.
So only 20.
You can repair it again if you want to spend another 10 minutes. It's okay.
Oh, okay. Then
Fucking damn it.
repair item.
Is this
Shrink this.
20. Hey. Nice.
okay? Since Everdeen took, do you want to keep repairing it to full, or do you want to? Because right now it's
No,
at
if
60 out of 80, so there's that.
Yeah, I can.
Sure.
I'll repair it to full if I
Okay,
can. Yeah.
you don't need a roll for it. All right, I'll just say
Okay.
because Everdeen took an extra 20 minutes, you have 20 minutes to do something else if you wish to. So if you need to refocus, or do whatever, or if you need to, that jazz.
Cool.
I will raise my shield and admire my craftsmanship.
Sure.
In that case, can I start working on some scrolls?
Bravo's Brew. What's that?
Yeah, the Bravo's Brew and the Blasting Stone.
Oh, for the next hour. It's unlimited. There's no, or is it consumable? Oh,
It's a consumable. Yes.
Okay, what's the other one? Blasting Stone.
What spells are you trying to learn, Vesper?
I try to learn Word of Revision and Eclipse Burst.
Eclipse Burst?
Yeah.
Okay.
Can Everdeen use ranged weapons? Is that
Yes, they're considered simple weapons. Bombs are considered simple weapons.
so I can take the Blasting Stone and use it?
Yes, you can.
Okay, I'll get that if nobody else wants it.
Sure.
Okay, I can hit from afar.
All right. You will. Oh my god, hold on. Okay, so you will critically succeed on learning the 7th level spell, if that's the Eclipse Burst, right? So you can reduce the cost by 6 gold, and you learn it
Take it then. Nobody wants it.
in 10 minutes. And then for the 6th level spell, Word of Revision, you can reduce its cost by 2 gold.
Hilarious. So how much does that cost?
198 gold for you. Now you have those spell scrolls to use. What do you mean you're poor?
Yeah. I'm so bored.
No money.
Aside from that, all I have to say is, Vesper, you're encumbered. That's all.
We have group wealth, right?
Sort of. Yeah, you have 84 gold in the stash.
There you go. You're richer than you think.
Okay.
Yay.
Aside from that, I rolled some dice to see if people would encounter you during this time, and you were very lucky that nothing did. Alright. Aside from that, you spent some time to rest, get some spell scrolls in you, learn some stuff.
Oh. We can do. I guess it's not a long rest, right?
But if you needed to refocus, well, I guess you were repairing your shield, so you
Yeah.
could not. All right. Ren, if you wanted to use that vital beacon spell scroll, you can during that time.
Should probably read that.
But yeah, there's anything else. There's that.
I feel like I'm saving these for next campaign. Like, what am I doing with all these?
Those. All right. From there,
I don't think I need to use this right now, do I?
up to you. It just lasts through daily preparation. So it's rather it's if you'd rather cast it in combat or something or whatever. It doesn't really matter.
I'm not casting that right now.
Okay. All right then. As you're taking your time, you kind of recover, kind of figure out what's going on. The only way to go from here is to ascend up to the palace, if you wish.
Let's do it.
All right.
I might as well.
In that case, can I get a marching order?
Good rest. Try.
You could try to rest.
Try to rest, guys.
We have got to rest at some point, guys. Yeah, I'm in character. Like, I'm gonna be insistent here. I can't save anybody if anybody goes down.
Let's go rest.
Okay, so when we went into the scriptorium,
Yep.
like, and the rune wall opened, is there any way to close the rune wall, or did it like just disappear behind us, or what happened?
No. It's just open.
It's just open now.
Yep.
Okay. Carl's gonna try casting message again with Jotun
Okay.
with the same words to Chi.
Okay.
For example.
All right. As you do that, magical illusion does seem to return.
Ah, wonderful. We could attempt to hide in the scriptorium.
I got no issue with that.
Okay.
Long rest in the scriptorium. Doors shut.
Is that what you wish to do?
I think so. I
We
don't know.
need to rest. Yeah.
I mean, I feel like if anybody's coming down here, they know the password. So,
Is there anything large in the scriptorium?
No.
Nothing heavy. Okay. Sound good.
Okay.
How
You-
big is the scriptorium?
It's a 60-foot wide, 30 feet long library, effectively.
60 feet wide, 30 feet long. Okay. Dense.
Keep in mind, it's filled with bookshelves and scroll racks, and ink is littering the floor.
The
Well,
bookshelves-
Move the bookshelves.
It's up to you.
Yeah.
It's up to you
Are
if
the
you wish.
bookshelves like unattached to the wall? Or
No.
are they like carved into the wall?
They're not carved.
Okay. Could Carl use telekinetic hall to place like, I guess maybe one object, because that's all it'll work with. But the biggest bookshelf he can find and put it in front of the illusory door.
Sure.
Okay, just gonna do that. Get out of the way.
Okay. You do that. Anything else?
This is where we rest, right?
What's the plan?
I'll put up my restful tent.
Oh,
It will camouflage us. It's better than nothing. Yeah.
It can't be that bad.
Needs a perception check before we get detected.
Up to you. Figure it
Yeah,
out.
I'll put it up. Okay, everybody in.
Oh yeah, I'll get in.
We
Yeah.
want
How
to set
big is
up a
the tent?
watch or
It's gonna be a tight squeeze.
I will not be sleeping in there. Thank you.
It's a 4-person tent, FYI.
I mean, technically, if we make enough room, we could try to cozy cabin in here.
Hmm. Yeah.
I'll sleep out here.
Okay.
Up to Carl. He can technically sustain that spell for like a minute or something. So he wants to move around a lot of bookshelves and stuff.
Yeah, I mean, we could try if we want to fit a cozy cabin.
Can anyone?
I'd be much more inclined to having my own space. I'll do my best.
That's fine
And-
if you want.
He'll start trying to basically just take all the bookshelves and put them up against the other one that he placed in front of the illusory door.
I figured out how you're gonna get out of this place.
We're gonna move them.
Okay.
Wait,
All right. Sure. All right. Well, then I'll say you'll make enough space to make a cozy cabin if you wish.
Okay. Does
Absolutely.
anyone know how to set up traps?
I don't.
no.
Okay.
Although, actually, no, I don't have that. I lied.
Okay. We're as defended as we can.
All right. Well, you can cast your cozy cabin, and you will make it.
Glorious.
My God.
Cozy cabin.
It does fit. Easy.
Well, she has a little book, technically.
I could make it bigger
Oh, okay.
if we wanted like a bathing area too. Or a swimming pool.
Swimming pool. Living in luxury in Sam Duel.
God.
Grimvex swimming.
That'd be funny.
Well, in that case, if you wish to rest, you can.
Right.
Go,
Resting.
rest. Woohoo! It's gonna be next morning, right?
Yep.
Can I make more holy water nukes?
No.
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 Okay. Rest for the night. Okay.
Just keep in mind, Vesper, you need to reset your spell blending stuff to normal since you had a weird day today, technically speaking.
Oh no. I have to figure out.
So you would get 3 additional first rank spells, that's it. But you would only have 3 in each, I believe. 3 spell slot in each. So you should have 6 for strength and 3 in every other rank, and then you can do your spell blending.
How many
Then I-
charges this? Oh, sorry.
No, go ahead. I have to go find the roll dice anyways for her staff.
How many charges do you get on your staff when you prepare it?
Equal to the highest amount of spell rank you have, so it would be
Okay,
5.
So 5.
Yep.
Cool. 8. It's taking forever. It's weird.
Okay. Interesting. Very interesting.
Well, I
1,
pre-
2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
lacking permissions to do my familiar abilities, I think.
Oh, wait. Did I ever give you ownership? I don't think I did. That's why. Yeah, here. Let me fix that. Try now.
Sweet.
Alrighty then. I get Vesper's spells real quick. Oh, I would probably suggest not prepare, or you probably have to rest again because I have to edit the staff. And then you can prepare your staff as normal.
One more time on the number of spell slots.
No. Yeah, how much? Wait, you wanted the number of spells for spell slots?
Yeah.
It should be 6 for the first rank, and then 3 for every other rank, and then you can adjust it as appropriate.
Okay, thank you.
Okay. Whoa, that's not... what? Interesting. This spell. Let's see as I do this. Okay. Okay. One. Last one. Oh, I'm an idiot. What? Wrong thing. This is the right one. Oh my. Okay. Alrighty. Alright. You can prepare your daily preparations. Vesper. You can see your new spells. Let's see.
Oh, nice.
All right. Any other daily preparations from anyone else? As you will sleep for 8 hours. Total.
Should be good.
Okay. Give me a moment as I adjust
Send it.
time real quick.
Okay.
Okay. All right. Need all of these things that don't matter. Gotcha. Okay.
Okay, good morning, party mates.
Yes, you slept quite rested. Well rested, in fact. You slept like a baby throughout the night. Like babies, really. It was an interesting time.
We used to consume rations when we do so. We don't.
You should have consumed rations for tonight.
Is that automatic? I see 4 out of 7.
No, you need when you press your daily preparations, it'll prompt you to use your rations or not.
Oh, I didn't.
Just
I
I
can't
can
remember.
subtract it normally.
Okay.
But
I could
the-
just sleep again, and it
no,
wouldn't change anything with me,
it's
anyways.
okay. I actually need to just gotta track it a little bit, just a little bit.
Yeah. I don't think I got
Yeah.
any rations.
Probably
Whoa.
it's okay. Someone will share with you. Who wants to share? Your Carl, your
Yeah,
drought
who's gonna share?
overlord.
Carl.
I
Whoever
think
shares won't be enslaved.
Wow.
Alright, never mind. You're on your own.
Sure, I'll give him one of my rations.
Sure. Okay.
Yeah.
A wise choice, Evadine. Thank you.
What
I
the-
hope you make a wise choice as well, down the Carl.
Interesting. All right. Let's see. All right. So, what is the plan for today? What do you guys all want to do?
Well, we put up all these bookshelves for nothing. I thought we'd be roused
yeah.
from our sleep.
Yeah, what gives?
Let's just say the story has changed based off your decision.
What do you mean it changed? What would change it?
Yes, you'll have to find out.
Okay.
This is some bullshit.
I don't know. All right. So
How heavy
you,
are these bookcases?
huh?
How
How
heavy are
heavy?
these bookshelves?
I'll say at least 2 bulks worth.
Okay, so like, could people carry them, or do I have to burn a spell slot?
It can.
Well,
You all can carry them. It'll take you some time though. It's a
Okay, fine.
depends on which one you prefer.
Right. Well, I'll sort this out. Okay, so this should be like a minute. Instead.
Okay, sure. You do that, remove it all out. Oh my god, I'm looking at specifically Vesper's spells slots. Like, what the heck? Interesting. Anyways, you move all those bookshelves, scroll racks, open the way,
Okay.
and yeah,
I've been folding up my tent.
yep, you did that. I'll say it takes you maybe no more than like 10 minutes total. This is for like all the other stuff, really. And yeah, you say the words to open the path again, and from there, you're gonna see the only thing that's changed is the door is open now from like when you closed it, like coming from the previous room that you were running from.
So I did give it a try.
And yeah, I'll just say aside from that, G can make a survival check for me to see what type of tracks line up and such. Yeah, so G will find that a lot of creatures have definitely walked through this area over the night as you slept. They seem to mostly be going from above, from the palace, to where you were running from, or running from, initially last night. Maybe you can see maybe like a dozen or more tracks. It doesn't seem to be all at like one time, but like throughout the night.
Okay. Does G share that, or
Yeah.
do you know what animal tracks they are? Creature tracks?
Mostly of the same likeness of what you fought last night, give or take.
Oh, demons.
Yep.
That's
Merilith.
Not a Marilith, but other demons. So, how do you want to proceed?
we should probably just be careful and cautious.
Okay. Then
Maybe
Sounds
even slow and methodical, perhaps.
Okay.
can I get a marching order in which direction you want to go?
I'll be in
Ah.
the back or close to it.
I'll be front.
Well, I think if we want to be quiet, I should be in the front,
Okay.
like leading ahead.
Like scouting.
Yeah.
Okay.
Middle statistically the safest. That's where Carl's going.
Okay.
Statistically speaking, I'll be behind
Okay.
that.
Okay.
How about Vesper?
I'll hang around towards the middle.
Okay. This is as basically as middle as you can go.
Sorry,
Oh.
we're trying to figure out how to debulk ourselves.
It's okay, I did it for you, don't worry. I just put your used wand into your bag of holding, basically.
Yippee.
Okay. And which direction? Are you heading up to the palace, or are you going to go back where you came from? So you have towards the sealed vaults, or continuing up onto the Chamber of Blades, the actual palace part, since you are only in the basement.
Should we explore everything else and get
Trying to go to the Horn Forge, right?
the palace is here, right?
Yeah.
It would
That's
be
like-
neat to go to the Horn Forge.
How do we get there?
Carl wants to go in the direction towards the palace because that's where he thinks the statuette of Baphomet is.
That is why you were initially here, after all.
So that's what he says. That we should work towards the palace. It's what your dwarf friend would have wanted, right?
Fact check it.
Fact check? Okay, what does Ethan have to say?
Yo, Carl,
Well,
fact
yeah,
check.
Reynold wanted to sort out the whoever was running amok here. So the Marilith's gone, but we know that I don't know if is it Zamduel, is that his name? The actual like Baylor? Nah.
Zamduel is not its actual name, no.
Okay. Wait.
Zamduel was the high priest of this place, basically.
Okay. Well, there's still problems running around, so yeah, he would have wanted to leave it sorted.
That information?
Sweet.
I say we get stronger first. We barely made it through the last one.
Yeah. I guess that seems like a good idea.
Fine.
Alright.
Let's be quick.
So, off to...
There's only one left with no check.
Yeah,
we
but you
know
don't know
all
how
of
to get to the Horn Forge, technically speaking.
The
Oh,
police.
this one. Vigilant.
us-
Flame.
Yeah, he did say towards the Hall of Vigilant Flame, yes, but... which, yeah. Okay, so are you going through the sealed vault, or are you gonna ascend from the main palace level, and then work your way back to the chapel? Or which way? It's up to you.
Which way are those tracks coming from? Going to.
So if you go through the sealed vault, it's the underground entrance. If you go above to like this, it's like the second level basically, or the main level of the palace, you can backtrack going from the desecrated chapel.
Desecrated chapel. Okay. And the tracks that we saw are heading to the.
Yeah, they were heading towards the sealed vault, yes, where you just came from last night.
Okay, let's go to the opposite direction and get stronger for.
Okay. So, desecrated chapel, then, if you're meaning opposite direction.
Yeah.
All right. You will ascend the staircase up to the main level of the palace. It's empty. It's quiet. This is kind of just...
Who in fucking God's name is mowing the lawn at 9 p.m.?
I'm saying.
Oh my god, dude.
That's what I'm saying.
Sorry. Holy shit.
Regardless, as you kind of enter this, the main floor, it's eerily quiet here. And the fog that was here before is kind of non-existent at this point, but you look for the exit out of the main entrance here, and you exit out.
Yay.
And you will notice as you open the large double doors of this palace, just the roofs of every building in this forgotten city seems to be scorched. All of you basically have dark vision, so to speak, so you can all see it. Maybe all of you basically have it at this point. So yeah, you're going to see the top of every building kind of scorched, as if it was burned by some sort of light. And as you look around, you're just going to see the corpses of plenty of demon patrols lingering the palace.
That's certainly a good sign.
No one else has
Is it
anything to
recent?
comment? Yes, very recent. It was not there before.
Seems as though we have an ally.
Well, it's not safe to assume that right away. I'd hope so, though.
Anything else to add before you move on towards the desecrated chapel?
None for me.
Yeah.
All right. Then in that case,
Mm.
you will move over towards the chapel, taking about 10 minutes or so. As that happens, you will approach, and you're going to notice the ward that was once protecting this place is no longer. And as you enter in, you did station your golem here, but you do not see it either.
Shit.
No sign of the priest lady is present, aside from obviously her skeleton that was there before. But in the window that you once saw her at, it's just as if she was... You just see a shadow, as if she was scorched herself, of her person, just on the ground.
That's kind of freaky. Can I do a medicine check?
You don't need... I'll say since you're a master of medicine, you can kind of assume it's kind of the same as if just got disintegrated off the spot. The ghost of the priest
Okay.
lady. And all that's left is just this black scorch on the floor.
That's not good.
Can we take a closer look at the scorch to get a feel for what kind of scorching happened here?
It's definitely magical. You just don't know which. There's a lot of spells that you know of that could do this, but it's clear to use something high ranking.
Mm-hmm. I can't say I've seen this before.
Aside from that, say you backtrack and proceed on as you're kind of left stumped. The cracked barracks, no sign of that demon you saw. Even the smell of this place is gone that lingered here. And as you go to the courtyard, it's most evident of a massacre left here. Just the demons' corpses, along with a lot of the same scorch marks you saw in Desiccated Travel. And lots of blood, really.
Maybe those tracks are running away from whatever is scorching everyone. We are going to something named after a flame. Shall we?
I guess let's just but I'm gonna keep like a lookout as we go, I guess.
Okay. Okay. Yields raised.
Sure. Right.
Oh,
Well,
it's still raised. Okay.
yeah, don't worry about it. I'll say as you travel on... Oh, that's the wrong thing. Travel from the cracked barracks, the courtyard, the Hall of the Vigilant Flame. 20 minutes pass by.
Oh, it's like express.
And you're going to approach this hall. And evident to you, Ren and Vesper, you can feel just the faintest amount of what seemed to be magic. It's clearly just been, or recently been, subdued or suppressed. But from within this hall, you can see the light of an emerald flame burning here and refracting off the walls. The only thing that really makes sense to you is maybe a pyre or a brazier of great size to maybe even have something burn this bright. And as you enter in, you can see clearly a ruined war hall now with, maybe rusted brass plates on the floor. It seemed to be maybe a map of some kind towards the pyre in the middle. But ultimately in this oval chamber that you enter in, just this large pyre sits raised. And the only thing that you can really see towards the middle are these glyphs that are maybe powered down or have been used, but they're definitely inactive at this point.
Is it the same Minotaur language glyphs?
Yeah.
Okay. What does it say? I think it was Ren, right? Read it.
Yeah.
No, I can't read it.
Yeah, it would be Carl.
Carl. Okay. What does it say, Carl?
Based off of what Carl could see, it seems like they are Yoden words that either empower or depower demons. It's kind of confusing for him because they are kind of defaced to some degree at this point. Along those lines.
Something to do with demons. Either banishment or empowerment. I can't tell. Somebody has damaged them.
Was the damage recent? Like last night?
Looks old, right? Does it look
Yeah.
old?
It's old.
Okay. So this is the first place we've gone that hasn't been disintegrated or that doesn't have scorch mark. Everybody look around.
Split up and look for clues.
Yeah, I will do that.
All right, gang. I'll say
Yeah.
those that are master in Arcana or Occultism can roll that, but the rest of you roll Perception.
Is it just master in occultism?
Either an or.
All right, not my best roll.
Perception.
You're not master in Occultism? Oh wow.
Expert.
You put it master in Acrobatics. That's why.
You don't want to get hit with the floating rock.
Oh yeah, I bet. Okay.
Can't find anything. Anyone have any luck?
Fortunately, one of you only succeeded. Good enough, at least. And it was G. G
Nice.
is perceptive enough as he looks around. You guys are all kind of stumped to a degree. And G, you're gonna notice the glyphs on the floor, the 4 glyphs that Carl explained, are kind of like a map of some kind. They kind of connect in ways you don't really understand magic that much, but it kind of reminded you of the ley line below. And as you kind of point that out, Ren, Vesper, and Carl can roll, their respective checks if they wish. So you can either do religion, arcana, or occultism.
Perspective.
Oh, good rolls.
As you all kind of combine your prowess together, something just clicks, and the 4 glyphs activate. And they don't activate in the way you expected them to, Carl. But in front of you, you're going to see a trajectory illusion appear in front of you, just above the map, that crude map amongst just in front of the brazier, the pyre. And all you can really see is kind of the same image you saw before when you were in the dreamscape. A war of Minotaur generals and the High Priest himself between the two. And they seem to be, at least the generals seem to be arguing about the summoning that the High Priest is trying to do. And while no words are being spoken, you can kind of read their lips to a degree and read the Jotun, Carl. And the only thing that you can make out of is just seal the vault. That's it.
Seal the vault. The sealed vault.
He'll relay party.
So they want the vault sealed.
The generals?
Yes, the generals wanted the vault sealed.
Sealed. Okay, I'm gonna guess that the words then that Carl read initially were summon words. Then. Just
Aside
How
from
about
that,
the map? Does the map show how to get to Horn Fork?
I was about to say, as you kind of mentioned that, G would point out that he does see something hidden below the table that the map is on. And those 4 symbols that you saw surrounding the floor that were about those summon words that Carl was talking about. As you kind of push this table aside, you can see this glass sealed door that just goes into the ground. And it is, well, obviously locked, but it's there. It's present.
locked, eh?
Swear to God, if you cast like knock or something, I'm gonna.
Oh, I think Krimbeck has something for this though.
Grimbeck has something for this.
A locked door, eh? He's gonna wander over. Bust
Oh
this
my God! What the fuck? What is this shit?
Skeleton key.
Oh my God!
This
Next.
macabre key.
Hmm.
All right, well, knock +4 status bonus to any locked door with an athletics or thievery check.
+1
Okay,
item bonus from the key if I use it as the thieves toolkit.
gotcha. Okay, and then if someone wants to aid, you can get basically every bonus possible.
Hey,
Carl can guidance.
I'm
Circum.
gonna use the
Oh my
restroom.
God. Guidance
yeah,
is status.
Okay.
Yeah. So
Control
you have
that.
status from knock, item bonus, and then aid is circumstance. So if someone wants to aid, here's your chance.
aid. What skill to
It
aid?
would be thievery, probably, considering thievery or perceptions, whoever is best at that.
Okay, I'm.
I can do a thievery.
All right. Roll your thievery check. All right, that's a crit success, so you get to add another +4. So you have a +9 total to this thievery check, plus whatever you have base.
+9 plus the base. Okay. Should be pretty good.
Yeah.
It'll be
Okay.
a +27.
Okay. Wow. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. All right. With a natural 20 and a +27 total. How does Krimbeck open this shit up?
Probably like by accident. He's gonna monkey around with the because it's just like a locked door, right? There's nothing.
Basically, yeah.
He'll monkey around with it for a second and then give it a kick and stick the skeleton key in the lock and just turn it.
Yeah, and the door opens. Very much so.
Oh, we did it. Thank
Yeah.
God for that MacGuffin that we found. Or had.
Yeah.
I got that like when I built this character for him. I was like, this seems like something you might want.
Yeah, that would make sense.
Seems like a good way to get some ancient relics.
Yep. Okay, well, yeah, it does that. It opens up. And you can enter in the path. And I will move your characters and reveal the actual way in.
Oh, nice.
You
The chamber,
do that.
the horn forge.
Okay. On that note, I'm going to do a 10-minute break from here. I use the washroom.
Oh,
But yeah,
Okay.
so
Thank
right
you.
after I get back from the vest, then that's crazy.
I know, right? Crazy. But yeah.
That's kind of sick and twisted.
Oh no, you're sick and twisted, I think.
Okay,
All
I'll
right.
be back as well.
Well, just at
Okay.
9:17. 9:17.
Cool.
All right.
Okay. Yeah.
How could the observer not be back?
That's messed up.
I know. So messed up. They need to be here. What are they doing? Okay. Alright, so we have returned. And we are back. Little break. It's a little break. And as you kind of open the door from the blast door, you're going to see two sets of staircase, both on like the left and right side of it, as it kind of descends down. But yeah,
Sorry, what's on the left and right?
staircase. That is all.
Ah, staircase. Okay.
Yes.
Okay. We didn't use Primvex skeleton key for nothing.
Right. Right.
I'll say marching order, I guess.
Okay. Marching order. Sure. Is what you wish to do. Oh my gosh. Scared me this time. Alright, as you go marching order down, you are met with a long tunnel that goes deeper and deeper, a staircase down.
Yeah. Nothing like tunnels.
Yeah. So, knowing that marching order, will you continue on?
I guess so.
Alright. As you continue
What
onwards,
is it?
this tunnel from the Vigilant Flame, Hall of the Vigilant Flame to the Horn Forge, this will take you 30 minutes of going down a staircase. That's fun. And as you
Big step.
approach, this time you're met with, once again, another staircase of the same kind. It goes... The path kind of splits into two, and there's a staircase that descend down.
Both of them descend down.
Yes, they both descend down, but they split into two. You don't know why. Keep in mind, these tunnels are like 15 feet high and like 10 feet wide, so they're not like super cramped, but definitely as you go deeper, you're going to start to feel the heat, and the heat is here.
Oh, we are going to a forge after all.
So,
Oh, this is an Evadine's wheels.
that's true. All right. Would you like to go, or would you just like to go all in one staircase? All that jazz?
I feel like we should stay together.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All
Okay.
the heat.
Right. As you descend down, left or right staircase, actually, let me know.
Is there a way to tell if they've been traversed?
Can tell you, you would have been pretty perceptive about it. It doesn't seem like anyone has traversed this path in a very, very long time.
We go left.
Okay,
Okay.
sounds good.
We follow this guy, so.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Okay. Let me get your marching order. So we have G, Evadine, and Evadine. Carl,
Bef-
Ren, Vesper.
Before we go, who doesn't have healing potions?
I think,
Everyone has?
I think everyone has at least one.
Or like two lesser.
I
Okay.
don't have any.
Okay, I'll give one to Vesper. Where's the thing? So,
You can trade with each other in the bottom left.
quest trade. Vesper is Modu.
All right. I will say
And-
for Krimvek, Carl, as you go down the stairs, these stairs kind of converge into like a very tight squeeze.
Oh.
Chalk for a healing potion. Alright.
Yeah.
So do you want to
Thank you.
have not Vesper, do you want Thumper to kind of squeeze his way through?
He can, yeah.
Okay. Gotcha. Alright. So I am going to swap maps. It's going to be a tight squeeze. As you are brought into this map. You find yourselves at a door, G, in this pretty tightly squeezed area. And everyone else kind of behind you.
Locked.
Yeah, the door is locked, unfortunately for you.
Okay, guys, I think we may have walked into a trap.
This way is open, right?
That's the other staircase.
That's the other staircase, huh?
Can I check if it's trapped?
You can make a perception check, sure. Make it secret. You don't see any traps.
I am the healer, so I'm gonna stay back. You guys can test the traps.
To unlock the door.
You want to unlock the door?
What is this?
What?
Oh, trade.
Oh,
I'm
you-
super confused what popped up on my screen.
I see.
I was like, what did I do? Haven't even touched the door yet.
Alrighty. So, G, how do you want to approach? What do you want to do with this door in front of you?
I guess I have to get it unlocked, so I'll have to start with one of those.
Alright, make your thievery check. Alright, you unlock the door. You hear a little click and the door opens. Well, not opens, it unlocks, sorry. Would
It
you
seems
like
like nobody's been down here in a long time, right? So, I mean, I guess I'll try and open the door slowly to see if I can hear a trap or something or see anything inside.
Alright, you slowly open the door, and I'll say all you can really see is a big anvil with a tool on top of it, like covering a lot of your vision.
Just open the door and walk in, I guess.
Alright.
Can you finish this trade?
Yeah, you had to press accept, Evadine.
I did. It says cancel.
Oh, well, I don't know. Might have to do it again.
Oh. Okay. Cancel. Accept. Okay. I don't know if it went through. I lost a
No, it
couple
didn't.
of motions. Did it?
No.
Okay. Let me try it again.
I can just do it manually, don't worry.
Okay. Thank you.
I think I wanna... Actually, it should be chill to walk in here, right? Nobody's been in here in a
Okay,
long
so
time.
you open the door. You all can move as you wish. And you see an empty room, but a lot... The heat here, as you open the door, blasts you. So I'll have all of you also make a fortitude save for me while you're at it.
Could I... Is this supposed to be open?
Yeah.
I think I'm taking some damage.
Bruh. The hero points. Split over.
Yeah, we got the same roll.
Yeah.
Alright. Everything gets a crit success. G has a crit success. Smadoon and Krimbeck to get a fortitude save for me.
Oh shit. Fort.
Oh, that's a crit success from the fuck. What? That's crazy. And that is success from Krimbeck. Okay. Those that failed, Ren is going to find. Ren and Carl are going to find themselves drained 2 while you're down here.
What does that
ex-
mean?
You have a penalty to your fortitude and your HP.
Great.
Yep. I think, yeah, and Krimbeck is also just going to be drained 1. And that's that.
Okay, can I, what was that proficiency? Can I blacksmith lore this place?
Sure.
Okay.
Here. The blacksmithing lore, what are you trying to learn right now?
Everything about this place that I could possibly already know from the get-go.
I'll say it is quite evident that there is a lot of dwarven inspiration from this place, which kind of shocks you considering this was connected to the Minotaur Palace.
These
But maybe-
guys know good smithing.
Yeah, but maybe they were inspired and they did respect the dwarves, who knows? But aside from that, it seems pretty clear. For the most part, the only thing that really calls you is the really large hammer on top of the smith, or the anvil, sorry, but that's all there is to it. Aside from that, you can see, weapons littering the room, clearly of dwarven make or dwarven inspiration.
Wow. Yay, dwarves.
They don't seem to have been touched in a very long time.
Okay. I'll go first. Come closer and take a closer look at this. Any runes or markings?
I'll say no. It does look like a magically enchanted hammer, but this anvil is like 10 feet above you, FYI, and the hammer itself is like large, like very large, larger than what you would even consider a great sword or a great long hammer.
This is one big dwarf. The forge. How about these writing? These ones.
They are clearly of dwarven text. You don't? Do you
Okay.
speak dwarf? I don't know.
There's that new button. I do.
Well, in that case,
Yeah.
In that case, yeah. You can make an Arcana check for me, but you need to get closer, or at least past the anvil.
Okay.
All right, the rest of you, what do you want to do?
What's over here?
Right. As you open that little room, you're going to see what seems to be a storage room with tools, metals. Clearly, dust has collected on them, but that's it. Nothing else.
Does any of it look valuable or useful? Probably useful.
It's definitely valuable. That's for sure. You don't know. You can't identify what type of metal it is, but it's useful. There seems to be at least 6 ingots per stack there, and there's 4 stacks of different varying metals.
Interesting. I'm
You
not going
have-
to take any of it. Oh, what?
I will. Oh, okay. I just was gonna say you do have a spacious pouch, so it's up to you.
Nope, I don't want any of it.
Okay.
I don't need it.
All right. And G, did you want to inspect that left hand side there? Mic muted. Mic muted.
No, I'm just leaned back. Yeah, I guess. Yeah.
All right. Go ahead if you wish. All
Is
you
it
can.
just like what's it? Is it like a table there with like a, and then like a
Yeah, it's just like a
hole in the
broken.
wall?
Yeah, broken hole in the wall, basically. Yeah, you can kind of just see. I'll say as you enter over there, it's not enough to peek over at the other side, but when you go over here, you can see an empty little cave. But you do notice what seems to be a little bit of, what do you call it? A piece of bones over there, but they're charred in the corner. Charred bones, ash. That's it.
Does it look like it goes further?
No. Charred bone and ash over here. Right. As you inspect that, Evadine, but the rest of the three of you behind you, are you just like watching Evadine?
Grimbeck's staring, almost like he's looking at a meal as he observes the Warhammer.
I'll say there's more valuables in that room that I was just in, but I don't have much need for them.
Finding his way in, barely.
Hmm.
All right.
Well, I'm passively detecting magic, but mostly I'm just here to vibe.
Okay. I mean, yeah, you can definitely feel magic all around you. The anvil's enchanted, the hammer's enchanted, all the weapons. Yeah, you can feel magic everywhere. All right. I will say, as Carl goes into the room to inspect the valuables, you can make a society check, and I can tell you what medals you got.
Yeah.
From there, Evadine, make an Arcana check as you try to read these dwarven runes.
I rolled a 30.
Oh, wow, 30.
It's right above
Yeah.
Carl's.
Interesting. You can read them to be along the lines of magical flame. May you bless her weapons forever.
Oh. How about these two giant runes?
All they really say is hard work and persistence.
I share that to the party. The translation of
Okay.
Do we know how to forge stuff? Maybe we could forge something down here.
I can craft.
I can bless the forge with a Rosny.
Okay.
Right, what do you want to do?
Maybe the ingots in the room.
What is Carl?
Any
They are.
adamantium.
Oh, what does Carl find? Here, I'll put it in this little chest here. It's gonna be empty for a second, but I'll put stuff in here. You're gonna see, oops, 6 gold ingots. Fuck. What is this one called? These 6 iron ingots. The wonderful 6 silver ingots. You are going to find 6 titanium ingots. find. There.
Okay.
What was your question, Evadine?
Oh, does anyone need anything? We might as well make it useful if we craft something.
Hmm.
Guess not.
Oh, then I'll craft a shield in case my current one gets broken.
Okay.
And I can carry it.
Carry what? Sorry.
I can carry another shield.
Yeah.
Sure. Well, if nobody objects, I'll grab some of the What's the best ingot that put on here?
Probably steel.
Okay.
Okay. How do you try to do this?
Well, I guess we melt the ingots first. I would know, right? Am I a master?
Yeah, you have background in blacksmithing, so I'm just asking how you would do this.
Okay. Yeah, we'd melt the ingots first, and in here, and them over here, and craft the shield.
All right.
It's easy.
All right. What tool do you use to try to do this with?
uh, I'll go big or go home. Use the hammer if I can lift it.
Sure.
But I ask everyone to maybe take cover
I will take cover and start praying.
in case this goes south.
Yeah.
From there,
Maybe you
as
can
you,
bless the weapon in some way. I don't know.
I'll move come back here. I'll say as you go to reach for the hammer, you are going to feel the lava below you, behind you, begin to react violently. And I need you to make a reflex save as lava from over here is being flung your way as something emerges from this thing.
Okay.
18, 34. All right. You dodge the lava being
Yay.
landed on you. But from the forge itself, you'll see something emerge. You're going to see this weird-looking charcoal creature emerge from the lava. And
It looks like a charcoal Groot.
Yes, and you are going to see from it as it crawls its way up from the lava, flinging it your direction, this tree-like creature itself with these sharp claws, the face, featureless face. It begins to screech out.
So much for my blessing.
And I will ask you to roll for initiative.
Roll for initiative.
We'll do a round or so, and we will end it there. G, you can use stealth if you wish for your initiative.
Yes, please.
This is an invader.
Is that right?
Looks more elf than dwarven.
Light or darkness?
You are in dim light.
+2. Because I can't toggle it for whatever reason.
Okay. 23? Sure. Sure,
Oh.
sure.
That hasn't happened in a while. I got a nat 20 on my initiative roll.
Very awesome.
Nice.
Oh, very, very awesome.
Wow. Yay!
All right, get a roll for combat for me, Carl. And we will begin. Wow. Alrighty, let us begin for like 1 or 2 rounds, and we'll see how this goes. We will truly see how this goes. As this creature emerges from the fire, it is going to immediately fly up 20 feet from the fire. Or sorry, I'll do 15. I just realized. And you are going to see a ball of flame conjure from its hands, and it is going to be
Conjure?
sent out. Yes, conjure.
Oh hell no.
Okay. That is released from its thing. I need you all to make a reflex save for me.
Damn, does that hit me too?
Nope.
Stop. So I'm a minus what 3? No, it was fortitude. Sorry.
Yep. Yum.
Forgot to fix Thumper.
Yeah, you can do
What do we
that.
need to win? 31's a failure. That's tough.
Okay. Yeah, so failure from... Oh, gee, you're not in it. You're good, dude. You're very lucky, actually.
Mhm.
Alright, so Vesper fails, Quebec fails, Ren fails, and Thumper fails.
What if I
Alright.
didn't fail? Thoughts?
Yeah, that would be a lot and pretty good. So those that fail take 64 points of damage.
Excuse me?
As that happens.
I did not think that would be 64.
Yeah, it's
That's crazy.
It's big. It's big. So you can that. Grimvec failed as well. Evadine takes half. And from there, it's G's turn.
You're a fucking boom behind me. Damn, I think I draw the weapons and sneak. This sucks. I guess that's all my actions.
Okay, you will be on. You can roll your stealth check for me, please, or do the sneak macro. And then we'll go to Ren.
Okay.
As you see this thing emerge and just send a ball of fire at you.
Yeah, I'm gonna heal.
Okay.
I'm just gonna do 3. Yeah.
Okay. Sure.
Just pretend that guy's not in it.
Yeah. You're good.
Alright, here's my heal roll.
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, heals everyone for 30. That's good.
Alright, well. Hopefully I don't get my throat shit down.
Yeah, I need you to make a will save for me, so you can press this for me.
Will? Okay.
Yep.
You gave us a tough hint.
Okay,
Oh!
nice. Yeah,
Oh!
your will thing. Success equals critical success. Gotcha. All right, you are unaffected as you kind of see it stare into your eyes, and you can just see a fire, a great flame emerge from it, and you shake out of whatever this vision was giving you, and are able to stand your ground. Okay, Vesper, what do you want to do?
We're gonna
I'm happy about that.
get out of this room. Can we do a recall knowledge on this gentleman?
Sure. Yeah. I can tell you that this creature is a fae, and that it's clearly immune to fire. You don't know what type of fae it is particularly, but as part of the thing I will tell you is it's probably the protector of this place, or a summon or locked fae here. That's all I will really say. All right. You have one more action. What would you like to do?
Well, for a fee, can we activate our needle dart deck?
Sure. Why not? All right. Just an attack roll, I believe, so you can make a spell attack. Ba-ba-bum, ba-ba-bum, bum-bum. That's gonna miss. Sure. Yeah, that'll miss. Okay. I forgot to do this. This should be there. But this should have that. But alright, that was your turn. Aberdeen, what do you want to do?
I am. I'm gonna ask it to repent first, so that it can free itself from the bonds.
Hell yeah.
And then
You do-
buying. Okay, I know what. I'll sprout wings. Use.
Okay,
Nothing happens. Okay.
you got it.
I got one turn left. I'll just. I can't move. Oh, there you go. I'll fly and crowd it so it's got less line up to
Sure.
everyone else.
Sure.
Like I'm clogging whatever it's gonna throw at the
Sure.
party.
Sure, you can try. You can make a
Okay.
will save for me, though.
A will save.
Yep.
Okay. Will save. Okay, found it.
Okay, you do the same. You see a great flame as you look at it, as you charge forward, and you do also kind of snap out of it, but that flame that you see from it still kind of lingers there, but just for a moment. All right. Krimveki boy.
Alright. Oof. Korvek's going to overdrive.
Sure.
Or I guess he has to probably draw his weapon first. He's going to draw the rotary bow. Hit this. Not the shield. Set. Overdrive. Use.
Crafting. Nice.
Nice.
Okay. One action left.
Yeah. Let one fly. And
Go
then
for
he's
it.
gonna use Thumper's like independent action
Sure.
to stride. I imagine there's probably some difficult terrain in here.
Yes.
Okay, that's alright. He has how much movement? 45?
Yep, he has
So-
45.
How far do you think he could go in a straight line?
So this is 10. 25. And then this would be 35, 45 right there. Basically. Where my cursor is. Get there. That's okay. Unless whatever.
Yes,
Okay.
that's the plan.
Okay.
I was just trying to move him myself, but I
Sure,
have a
sure.
tough time on the laptop.
Okay.
So I'm gonna shoot him.
Go for it.
There's probably some cover.
Yes, Evine is giving it the thing some cover. Lesser cover.
Dead shot. Expect this thing to be reloaded.
Yeah, it would have been reloaded. You slept overnight, there's no way. Alright, you hit it. You do your damage. Then you can go to Carl's turn. Okay. You're going to see it as you sink your arrow into it. It kind of melds with the creature as it kind of burns it, but it does do some damage.
Okay.
Alright. What will Carl do?
Hearing this commotion. Stride out to get a lay of the land.
Go crazy, dude.
Here. Can he see?
Yeah.
Uh,
It's flying 15 feet above up, so
50 feet above. Okay.
yes.
In that case, he will cast telekinetic maneuver
Sure.
for a trip.
Go crazy. Trip base or against reflex DC. Yep, that's gonna critically miss,
Hold on.
and the
If I recalculated, would I not critically miss? +1.
no,
Wait, did I take damage again?
no.
Why am I at 44?
I don't think you ever added your 30.
Oh, dude, I'm here today. I promise.
That's okay. All right, so you're gonna fall prone, Carl,
Shit.
as you critically fail. Oh,
Oh my god, we're getting
That's
cooked.
typical.
Yep.
That's typical, Carl.
yeah, typical Carl.
Oh
All
wait,
right.
I don't actually care what happens to Carl, low key.
All right, that's your turn. The thing will start. Oh, can I get Krimvek to do a this will save? I forgot to do it for him.
Yeah.
And then I guess Thumper too, technically. So they can just click both. All right. Was that you?
That was I used.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
That's for Thumper. It's for our crew.
Okay. It's going to be a failure. Gotcha. All right. This thing is going to start. It is going to fly 30 feet. And it is then going to begin to cast a spell. As you are going to see the lava below you, Evadine, channel and move. As it rises up through the grill gates. And you see this wave of lava as it kind of moves its arm, channeling it towards all of you. And it is going to cast... I'm going to hide the spell. It's going to cast... fucking reveal. Volcanic Eruption. And it is going to... direct it to suppose right here. And I need those 3 to make a reflex saving throw for me, as it directs this lava towards you.
Can I shadow siphon this?
Sure. And press your counteract button there. Okay. You are successful, so this will do half damage. So I'll roll the damage. Will be half of that, and then depending on your outcome, you will take either half that damage or whatever. Okay, Krimvek, Ren, and Carl.
Am I making a save?
Yep, reflex.
Oh, stop doing. Well, at least it's not too, I guess.
You lose your spell slot, Vesper.
Surely, if this doesn't pass, then I was cooked no matter what I did.
Good from the start.
Success.
Dude, what am I rolling right now?
Critical
Just
failure.
fucking kill him.
Oh, I think he
Just-
actually.
Just kill
He's-
Carl?
Should I Breath of Life Carl if he goes down?
What would Ren do?
What would he do? He'd probably Breath of Life him. You're right.
Alright, well, Carl, you would just take the normal amount of damage, since it is... Actually, hold on. So, it's doubled, then halved, so... Yeah,
Okay,
just
not
50...
bad.
Yeah, it's half, so 52.
6.
And then you are encased in this rapidly cooled lava rock. You're going to be clumsy 1. And you have a minus 10 to all penalty or all speeds. And then you have to try to escape out of it.
Fucking
Or you can
prone.
you can try to escape. There's that. But Krimvek will take half of half. So that is what, 52 divided by 2, 26, 13. Okay. Yeah. And Ren takes 13 as well.
No, that's not that
I'll
bad.
do that for you. Wait, did Krimvek fail? Oh, he's also encased as well.
Okay, he's also in case.
Oh wait, did I? Yeah. Oh wait, Krimvek failed. Wait, I just did it wrong. He should have just taken normal damage. Am I stupid? Yeah, he should have taken normal damage. It was halved. By Vesper. Alright. And from there, that is that thing's turn. So G, go ahead. I'll let this round finish, and then we can end the session there.
Okie dokie. So can I tell from here that it's in the air?
No, you don't know what it is. You just know that a fight just happened, and a lot of lava just spewed. You could literally see lava encase Carl, and he's prone. Hey Carl, did you take the
Okay.
damage? FYI?
26, right? Oh, is that full out?
No, it should be full. It should be 52.
Oh, 52.
Yeah, so just do another 26. Alright, when you go there, make a will saving throw for me. I will put the thing here. Okay. Alright, you're good. Go ahead.
Or is it there?
No
I
longer.
can't click on myself.
Where do you want to move? Okay, there you go. It is 15 feet flying, by the way.
Can I like walk there and in the same action step back?
Sure. If you want to do one stride, yeah.
To keep it as like one action.
Sure.
And just so I can like I don't know, not meta game that I just like know he's flying, and then I'm just gonna activate the wings. Where's this thing? I have so many actions to use.
Alright, you grow some small wings. Fly, boy. Right, that was your turn. Okay, Ren, it's your turn.
Yay! This thing is way too close to me. Are we actually? We're getting cooked alive right now. What on earth?
Yeah, it is kind of hot in here.
Okay, well, make an attack of opportunity against me if I.
It's 15 feet above you. It is, if it attacked
Oh.
you, it's I don't know. It's up to you, man.
Okay. Yeah. Did we get any information on what its weak saves are?
Nope.
Well, there's only one thing we could try.
Go crazy.
I'll try calm.
Ah. Okay.
Oh wait, no, this is the AoE one. Fuck that. What am I doing?
Oh,
I don't want
okay.
the AoE one.
Oh
Sorry,
yeah, I forgot to
want,
burst.
I want fear.
Yeah, sure.
They're both will though.
Yeah. I'll give you your comeback.
Thanks.
Okay, will. That is a success, but it is frightened 1. As you instill fear into this fey creature.
Okay.
1 action left.
Yeah, I'm getting out of here.
Okay. Gotcha.
If I go down, we're fucking screwed. So
Yep. Alright, Vesper.
Well, not necessarily, but we'd have a limited time at that point to.
Would I still technically be hiding if I still peeked out around the corner like that?
Nope.
Okay.
Vesper do.
Man, this thing is barely hurt.
I think only 1 attack has hit it. So, there's that. Poor Carl.
Oh. Poor Carl.
Okay.
Yes.
Sure. Wait a fucking second. Okay. That is a success. It takes half damage. It is a 4th rank spell. You do not get to keep your spell slot. Alright, half damage.
Damn.
Okay. 1 more turn. 1 action, sorry. Yep.
I wanna not be near this man.
Sure. Alright. Evadine, go ahead.
Yield, advance, and trip. Will that be 3 actions?
Yes, but your trip will be subject to map. Because you do strike as part of your shielded advance.
Sure. Shield advance. Target. Attack. Strike.
Okay. And you hit it. I forgot, you do have cold on your rune. Interesting.
Yeah.
I wonder what that'll mean.
Okay, and then
Trip? Yeah, make sure it's
Where
at
is
map
trip?
-5.
trip is in the shortcut, right?
Yep.
-5. Oh,
It's a miss because of the map. Alright. Grimbeck, go ahead.
Sorry, that doesn't key off to me.
Yeah, I should probably just say you, Ethan.
Fucking next. And he's still encased.
Yep, you're still encased.
Big flank though. But he's flying. Okay. Beck is going to draw and drink moderate healing potion.
Okay.
Versus character.
Should probably put... Alright, apply your healing. I just realized this is... I'm an idiot. This-
Actions.
You silly baka. Just kidding.
Yeah?
That hurt my mouth to say, dude.
Yeah, I think you said worse. It's okay.
I have, that's true.
Okay. One more action from Beck.
Is that a one reload? Running reload?
He's encased, so you can try.
Oh, yeah. Anyways, he'll try.
Alright, make an escape attempt.
Okay.
I think his best would be his unarmed strike. Unless he's better at acrobatics.
Is there a thing for that or no?
Yeah, there's an action macro, yeah.
You see the... Yeah, I don't know. It just took my highest. So.
That will not escape.
All these almost 16s. Okay. Can I still reload or does it just stop the action?
It doesn't stop the action.
No. And he has no more actions left, but Thumper will try to... Oh, wait. He's out of reach, eh?
Yeah, he's out of reach.
Even from Thumper?
Yep.
Tall. Okay.
He's 10
that's fine.
feet high, I think he's 5 feet reach. He's technically... I don't know. I don't think he's in reach. I'll have to double check. Size, space, and reach. He's large, right? Yeah, whatever. He can make an attack. One attack. That being said, I'm gonna have this happen as well. So Carl and Krimbeck are gonna take some fire damage.
Who's the weaker one?
Carl.
Oh, okay, I'll glimpse that one.
You're not in range, I think. Are you?
Hmm? I don't know. Like he's 20 feet away if I hover mouse over him.
Yeah, then I would say no, he's not in range. Alright, is it? I don't know, whatever. I'll just allow it. It'll do no damage. Okay.
And I'll stupefy him.
Sure.
Her.
Sure. Stupefy.
Marmora.
Yes. Okay. Thumber can make a strike, by the way, so you can do that. And then you can go on to Carl's turn.
3 escape attempts, I'm guessing.
Sure. Sorry. Wow, that is a big chunk of damage. Yum. Okay. What is Carl doing? Yes, escape 32. You escape because of the stupefy. Congrats. Okay.
He's gonna then stride and.
You're
draw
prone
a
still.
potion. Oh, he's gonna get up and stride then.
There you go. Gotcha. Okay. And then to end it all off, I'll have the Momora's turn be played out, and then we'll end it there, because it's going to be a little bit of a banger, I think.
I don't like the sound of that, to be honest.
Okay. It is going to fly over here. It is going to cast another one of these. Right here. I need to...
Fuck, I meant to move a little bit further.
You can move then if you really want. But that's gonna hit everyone but Carl and Vesper. I will say Ren will get a +1 bonus to the reflex save.
Oh, am I making this save too?
Oh, I
No,
forgot he
I'm
needs to
here.
make this flat check.
Okay.
Alright,
just a
good.
+1.
Alright. Cool. Cool.
I'm gonna hero point.
Sure.
Okay, it was worse, so I keep the hero point.
Nope. You only keep it if it's a natural one.
It was a 2. I was like, basically just as bad.
Yeah, it is just as bad. Alright. Hold on. Okay. Krimvek can roll. Thumper. I'll roll for Thumper. Just roll for Krimvek. And G, he needs to roll a reflex save.
Reflex?
Yep.
Thumper. Or Anchorback.
Yeah. I'll roll for Thumper.
Thank you.
Okay, that is all failures.
Kerbeck will reroll because he only has one left.
Sure. Oh, that was the lowest roll ever. Okay, that will make Thumper critically fail then.
Okay.
Thumper or Krimvek will take double the damage.
Circus.
Yep. Sorry indeed. Evadine. G takes damage. Damage.
Did I shield block that?
You cannot shield block it.
Okay.
And
Oh,
Thumper.
it's AoE.
Yes. Thumper takes full damage. And as that fireball hits you all, basically, you are all pretty mucked up. And we'll end it there.
Fan.
Continue it next session. Yum.
Damn.
All
This
right.
thing's working us.
Session 30. What a banger of a session. What a banger.
I was honestly not expecting any, honestly, for anything to come out when you grab the hammer.
Well,
Yeah, I did not
Pele's-
expect that either.
Pele's did say there is something there. No one dared approach it. So there's that.
It's okay, we'll mess this thing up, right?
Sure. Yeah. All right.
At least we know what did all that scorching.
Mm.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Maybe.
Maybe. All right.
Someone
That's
have
session
one
30.
in there?